Servus ihr Lieben und hallo Freunde des gepflegten Brettspiels. Immer noch auf das Spiel 2023 und jetzt bin ich gerade bei Chaosium. Die haben ein ganz spannendes neues Spiel. Ihr seht es hier schon, Horror im Orient Express, und ich hatte das Glück, ich habe den Designer hier, Adam Kwierpinski. Adam, would you mind introducing yourself to our viewers?
Oh, I think you tell what they need to know. I'm a designer, for example, of this game, which I create with Michał Gołębiowski, but also I design a couple of others.
Well-known games.
Oh, yeah, it depends, but some of them you may know, that's true.
So what's your most successful game so far?
I think Nemesis. Nemesis is still the biggest game, and also it was longest design of mine because I started like in 2012, and the first release was in 2018. So 6 years of work.
Really loving Nemesis, still playing it. There is a new Nemesis coming up. Why did you change the size of the miniatures?
Because we changed the number of miniatures a lot. This time there will be hordes of intruders. On the board, which will be built during the gameplay. You don't have a board. You explore the place, and there will be a lot of intruders. Like you can be surrounded by 20 of them.
Oh, wow.
You have much greater firepower still because you are Marines. You are entering that place well prepared. But you will kill a lot of them. But at the end, probably there will be overwhelming you. And so this is the reason. Because if we stay with the big size, probably we have to sell you a table to this game.
So next Kickstarter. Table from Adam Kwierpinski. Okay. Coming back to Horror on the Orient Express, would you pitch us the game and tell us what it's all about?
Okay, so the game is fully cooperative, and we are traveling through the Dreamlands because some evil cultists make some even worse ritual and suck the whole Orient Express into the Dreamland. What we try to do is to survive until this train gets to the end of the tracks. And when it happens, we have to point which of suspects. We have 6 suspects in game, and we have to point which of them are cultists and which are not. Mm-hmm. And this is the only way you can win this game. You have to survive and point the cultist.
Okay.
But of course, we have many different ways to lose this game because, losing is an important part of cooperation.
Would be boring.
Yeah.
You win.
I feel some people expect that they will be losing a little with a game like this. So, first of all, when the train moves, we will reveal new landscapes of the Dreamlands, and we can see there are different portals here. Mm-hmm. And each time we reveal the tile, we put some essence on each portal, and it depends how many insane people we have in the train, because insanity is what power up the Dreamlands.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to be in a dream of insane people. Yeah. So this is important because we have pool of essence, and when we read out of all essence from the game, we lose the game. Mm-hmm. What else? We also have passengers, and passengers are normal people with different moods or different states that can be happy, indifferent, angry, panic, wounded, or, as I said, insane.
Crazy, okay.
But there is also one more state of them. They can be dead because sometimes something can go really wrong.
Okay.
And we put a coffin on them in that case, and we also have only 7 of those. So when we read out of coffin,
game ends.
Oh, exactly. You got it. You got how it works. Also, we have some nightmares or monsters that will try to assault the train from outside, and we have 3 types of them. 5 monsters in each color, and when all of the monsters are here on the board, we also lose the game.
Okay, yeah.
And the last thing, of course, because we are in a Call of Cthulhu world, so we have sanity. Each character has sanity, and we lose when somebody loses all of the sanity. We also lose the game.
Okay.
So this is mainly what will happen here. And now towards about the game structure. You choose the first player, and from that you will be playing turn after turn in a circle. And in your turn, you can to take up to 2 basic actions. For each basic action, you have to pay 1 stamina from here, and you have to take 1 main action. When you take a main action, you don't spend stamina, you just put a cube on that action. It will be blocked for a while, and you do what it said. And that's it. After that, we have event token back, and you have to draw 1 token from the back, put it on the end turn board,
Okay.
and at the end of your turn, move the train once forward.
Okay.
Then next player.
Yeah.
The only moment when something changes is when we have 3 different tokens here. So when 3 spaces of those are occupied, we start the sequence, and the game starts doing nasty things to us. So there will be some monsters attacking, some new monster spawning from portals. We have also vampire here that is staring from the window.
So it makes it more difficult to work in this card, or?
No, he tried to kill some people there and feed him up.
Okay,
So we have to manage the people. We try also to keep curtains open when the vampire is.
Right. Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, exactly. Because vampire love darkness, so
jeez.
we don't want a
Okay.
place like this.
Yeah, cool.
So vampire can attack. People can do something stupid, like bleeding out themselves or something like this.
Okay.
This is not good idea here. And also cultists can add some token to the ritual board, and then when we collect 3 tokens here, something bad will happen.
Yeah.
So this is mostly it when we're talking about game structure. What is important also is the talk mechanism, because we will be trying to reveal the clue tokens of those suspects.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the way we will figure out who is a cultist and who is not. To do that, you will be talking with different passengers about them. Yeah, so. Each character, each investigator have some talk skill at here, for example, talk 4 with green. Yeah.
And to different people in different states.
Yeah, to different people, sometimes in a different way, because for example, a millionaire boy there can go to the salon car and just listen the gossips here, not talk. But mostly the talk mechanism will work as a push your luck, because we have some good tokens and some bad tokens that we try to avoid. And for example, in this situation, we can keep drawing because we're trying to find pairs of white tokens here. So for example, that pair let us to reveal 1 ticket clue.
But we can decide on what person.
Yeah, we can decide about what person we are talking about. But I can keep drawing because I want pair of those also. This gives me more clues. But if I draw a token with the same symbol here, the talk immediately ends and something bad happens. For example, if we have tokens like this, and I draw another token with the same symbol here, the person who I was talking with got angry because probably I said something very wrong. So this is how it works. So this is push your luck mechanism with some twists.
Can you modify the back?
Yeah, there are some special skills that let you add special token to the to the back, or there are different skills that let you start with different numbers, because stock 4 means you draw 4 tokens and put back into the back the bad ones, and then you start. So
okay.
there are some variability skills.
What happens if you figure out the role of one of the people? So there are more traders, more cultists? or
Okay,
just one?
so no. We can have from 1 up to 6 cultists, and
Oh, wow.
you don't know which of them are cultists, which are not, and how many of them you have, because we have 3 different conditions that tell us that somebody is a cultist. For example, person with a blood red fez will be a cultist, and we know that there is one blood red fez on those boards.
Okay.
Each person who is going to Constantinople and looking for artifacts, but has no elder sign, because of course elder sign is
okay.
protective one, these also are cultists.
Yeah.
And each person who have 4 or more tokens with this pinky reddish color, this also be a cultist. So you are sure that there is a one, because always there will be at least one cultist, but you have no idea how many of them can be cultists. And of course, those people are also have some skills. You can ask them for favor. They can give you a quest or something like this. So there's a lot of interaction with them.
And lots of modularity, I guess, as well.
Yeah, because each of this board have different symbols, and we change which person is where, and we use the same token, but the distribution is different each time. So mathematically, it's totally different thing. And this is. To be honest, this is mostly it. We have different investigators. For now, we have here four investigators, but there will be 6 in the main box, and probably more because of it.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter, so and it's already a big box, so there's probably more room for more investigators, more cultists, probably more places you travel through.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of things will be changed from game to game.
Yeah.
So.
You told me that the game design is pretty much done. This is still a prototype. How far along are you with the components?
We still trying to make some material decisions, and of course we will change a lot of visuals still, but most of the components, for example the cars, will keep them very similar to this if we talk about materials, but still we are polishing a small thing here. So.
And do you already know if there also will be a retail version later on? So Kickstarter is probably deluxe and then a retail version or something?
Yes, there will be a retail version for sure, but probably we'll try to keep the main box the same.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah,
of
cool.
course there can be some visual addition on the Kickstarter, but no gameplay related things, because that's not good.
And Kickstarter starts?
March next year, so in 5 months, something like this.
Yeah, and a year later, probably 1.5 years later, the game will be delivered?
I think 12, maybe 14 months, looking at how it looks now, so yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. I would also want to talk to you about how you got into gaming.
Okay, it's a long story. I started playing games as a child, and I think I was 6 when I played Star Trader, and it was hard for a 6-year child, but I started from board games, but when I was 8, I skipped into role-playing tabletop games, and I stayed in that hobby for a while. Of course, I also played video games, and to be honest, I play any type of games. It can be, you can play Texas Hold'em pool board game RPG with me no matter what. I love playing games. But I back to board games and start designing when I was at high school. So long time ago, to be honest. And first it was only creating my own games for myself and a couple of friends. And after a couple of years, when I was doing my PhD at university, I decided that okay, maybe I will try to publish my game. And this is how it started. I have my own publishing house for 5 years. But after that, I decided, okay, I'm not a type of businessman. I want to create things. I don't want to, put one invoice on the different pile. No, that's not for me. So I focus only on designing, and now I'm freelancing with different companies, different people.
And it seems like you're pretty happy with that decision.
Yeah, probably this was the best decision I made in my career. So.
For the end of the interview, I want to ask you, or I want to tell you a few words. It's an association game. First word is Spiel des Jahres.
And the question about that is...
Oh, it's not a question, just what comes to mind.
Oh, Spiel des Jahres, of course the last one. Because I played Challengers last week.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know the game before, and I played last week. And it's a really good game, to be honest. It's a very light one, but I was a little amazed by the design. It was very simple, but very elegant, and I have fun with it. It is a little random game, of course, but still very good design.
Shelf space.
Not enough. That's the only answer.
That's always the answer. I should probably change the question.
Because and I know you can blame me a little about this because a lot of my games are big and. But also there are much bigger games, and when I see the Anachrony box, the special I wasn't sure my shelf will can carry it. So
re-release, reprint, re-release.
Great, in my opinion. I think it's good. I don't like when it happens very fast from the first release, but after a couple of years, like for example one of my favorite games, Through the Ages, third edition. Great. Why not? It's very little things change there, but it's better.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a pain when you want to buy a game and it's out of print and you can't get your hands on it, or you have to pay prices on eBay you don't want to pay.
Yeah, of course. So we also have to remember the new players, because not everyone is in this hobby for a long time, and it's good if they can play classics like Puerto Rico or Castle of Burgundy or something.
So many new players are coming into our hobby. It's crazy.
That's true. That's true, and we have to be welcoming.
And lastly, Kickstarter.
I think opportunity, because and I don't say it from just from my designer perspective. It's more about brave designs that go into Kickstarter. I think, of course, there are some bad things or that happens there, but still I think we will not have Gloomhaven without Kickstarter. We will not have many great, interesting and brave designs. So I'm happy there is a place like this because it gets bigger diversity when we talk about type of games we can play. That's always good.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Adam. Looking forward to your new Kickstarter and all the new games you bring us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Great.